Should you scout for Rika and Clodsire? Are they any good? Well, first things first, they are a Pokefair scout. So that means every single time you're scouting on her banner, you have a 10% chance of getting a random 5-star. And if you're able to successfully scout for her, you get 4 5-star power-ups and 4 field roll cake coins, which you can exchange for a field roll cake and give it to her to unlock her EX roll. Now, she's a support sync pair. And as a support sync pair, every single time she gets hit, you are able to recover every single one of your allied sync pairs HP by a little bit. Also, every single time she gets hit, the opponent that hit you will have their stat, a random stat, lowered by 2. So it's either attack, defense, special defense, or speed stat will be lowered -2. Now, every single time you attack an opponent, you get to raise every single one of your sync pairs critical hit rate +1, meaning you're able to max out everyone's critical hit rate to +3 with just 3 attacks. Her attacks are ordinary, poison sting, 30% chance of leaving the opponent poisoned, but when you are hit by an opponent for at least one time, your buddy move will be unlocked. And by using her buddy move, which you can only use once, it will hit every single opponent. It will lower every single opponent's accuracy stat -2, and it will poison every single opponent. Not only that, but you also bring in Ground Zone, which will power up every single one of your sync pairs' ground type attacks, and then it will give every one of your sync pairs a physical moves up next effect and a special moves up next effect by 1 stat rank. That means a 40% increase in your offenses, either special attack or physical attack stat. You're also able to raise everyone's special defense stat by using X special defense all, and you're able to raise everyone's attack and special attack stats by using Think Fast. You can use both of these twice, and by using Think Fast, you also bring in a move gauge acceleration effect. Now, she's a support sync pair. That means when you use her sync move, if you have her 6-star EX, you will give yourself a double sync buff. And if you have her EX roll unlock, which is field, you get to bring in Ground Zone again by using her sync move, and that Ground Zone will be extended. Her offenses are low, but her defenses are pretty high at 318 and 333 respectively. Speed stat okay, and that is it for her base kit. Now, these sync pairs actually have their brand new lucky cookies. So, her lucky cookie, by giving it to her, which you can get in her event, you get initial synchro healing 1. And by this, you get to restore everyone's HP by 20% first time you use her sync move in battle. So you bring in a double sync buff, you recover everyone's HP by 20%, which is nice. And again, every single time you get hit, you are able to recover everyone's HP by a little bit because of her passive skills. Now, by getting 1 copy of her, you get to get Antitoxin, which prevents you from getting poisoned, and Sand Shelter, which prevents you from getting hit by a sandstorm. Very typical. But 2 out of 5 makes things interesting. Get to reduce damage from Ground Zone attack move damage reduction. Raise everyone's speed stat with group /dash and then Poison Guard to lower the opponent's damage for you for poison type moves. Potent Toxin to increase the damage the opponent receives from being poisoned or badly poisoned. Stalwart so that the opponent cannot lower your special defense. Think Fast MP Refresh to max out everyone's offenses. Think Fast Slippery 1 to raise your evasiveness stat +1. And X Special Defense All MP Refresh to max out everyone's special defense stat. But where she excels is at 3 out of 5, where she gets First Aid 4, Endurance, Ground Zone Extension to extend the duration of Ground Zone even more, and this will also affect her EX roll just in case you give her the EX roll, and the extension will be even more extended. Noxious Hit 9 to lower the opponent's attack and special attack stat every single time you attack the opponent when they're poisoned. Team Sharp Entry to raise everyone's critical hit rate at the start of the battle, although you don't need this. Vigilance to prevent you from critical hits. That opens up your exclusive lucky skill, which is Initial Synchro Healing. And the most important thing for me, which is X Special Defense All Shielded 2. So not only will she be able to raise everyone's special defense stat, but she can also max out everyone's defenses by getting this, as well as getting that MP refresh for X Special Defense All. So that means everyone's defense stat maxed out, everyone's special defense stat maxed out. And if you get an MP refresh also for her other trainer move, Think Fast, you also get to max out everyone's offenses. And then by getting the other thing, Group Slash Dash, Slapdash, you get to max out everyone's offenses, defenses, speed stat, and critical hit rate. And every single time you get hit, you get to recover everyone's HP, everyone's HP, everyone's HP. Now, she's a Pokefair and she has 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5 tiles. Think Fast, Brain Gain, and Brawn Gain 9 just gives you a special moves up next effect and a physical moves up next effect. I think this is very ordinary. But 5 out of 5, you get Adrenaline 1 to lower your sync move countdown by 1 the first time you use your sync move each battle. Recuperation 2 to recover 40% HP after you use your sync move every single time. So just in case you have 5 out of 5 and you use her sync move and you have her exclusive lucky skill, which is Initial Synchro Healing. First sync move, you will recover 60% HP for Rika. And every succeeding sync move, you get to restore 40% HP for Rika every single time you use your sync move. But for every single other sync pairs, you only recover once for your sync move, which is Initial Synchro Healing, her exclusive lucky skill. And that is that. That is Rika and Clodsire. Very good at 3 copies for Special Defense All, Shielded 2, and get the MP refresh for X Special Defense so that you can max out everyone's defenses. Again, can max out everyone's defenses, special defense, offenses, critical hit rate, speed stat if you have that tile activated, recover HP, and that you can also bring in Ground Zone and lower everyone's offenses by having Noxious Hit 9 at 3 copies. That is Rika and Clodsire, our ground type support sync pair. Are you scouting? Are you not scouting? Let me know in the comment section. But overall, faves over the meta. One last thing is that she's a trainer lodge sync pair. And by getting her here in her scout, you also get to invite her to your trainer lodge and get Rika and Whiskash for free if you have her friendship level 100. And with that said, guys, that is the end of this video. I decided to make my scout videos, analysis videos way shorter. Let me know if you like this style of making my videos, my updated style. And if you want to help me out, coffee.com/splgum to help me with my Animal Flow mentorship. Or go to my join button down below and become a member of my channel just like these awesome people. Thank you, purple people, for 3 years of support. Thank you, red people, for 2 years of support. Thank you, yellow people, for 1 year of support. Thank you, Sophia, for Great Bold Tier membership. Thank you guys so very much. Shout out to all of you. Until then, that is the end of this one. This is Sol, also known as SPL also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt. You're this Team Skull Grunt. And I will see you in the next video. 6 a.m. I have to sleep now. Rawr!